everyone, and welcome to the Video Game Choo Choo Podcast. I am your host, John, and this week we've got a nice, relaxing, but also absolutely insane, off the walls, hootin' and hollering episode of the podcast.
It's like Nietzsche Chow, right?
Yeah, we're gonna bring you nice and cozy, and then we're just gonna start I don't know, firing rockets at each other or throwing watermelons off of slides and they don't break.
Putting a wiener in a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's whatever horrifying things that go down in Nishijo, you'll find here. Yes, John's here as well as Rose. Rose,
Yep.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I've been playing Monster Hunter most of the day.
So do you want to talk about Monster Hunter?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to say real quick, live service stuff is the worst.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I was thinking about this because when I was over on my vacation last month, I was playing Monster Hunter Generations on my 3DS. And in that game, all the event quests and stuff, all the crossover collaborations, all the costumes or titles that you can use from fucking, I don't know, Phoenix Wright and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're all just there, right? You just go in and you do them. In Monster Hunter World, they're on a schedule. And they just, every week, they cycle out all the event quests that have ever existed. And it's really fucking annoying. Because, so for example, obviously I've spoken at length before about how much I love that you can have a Dante outfit in Monster Hunter. And you can be Girl Dante or whatever. So they added a layered armor a bit of a ways into Monster Hunter World, and they started expanding it with Iceborne, and they added a layered armor, which basically goes over your normal armor, so it's like cosmetics. Of a lot of outfits, and the Dante outfit is one of them. But they made it so that to get the layered armor for the Dante outfit, you have to do 2 different event quests that do not, aren't active at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And, as far as I can tell, the other event quest that I need to do to make the Dante armor just doesn't appear for another month or so. If it will at all. And I think that's great.
That sucks ass.
It really sucks ass. And I'm just because listen, I get the appeal, right? Of the time stuff or whatever, always having some reason to go back to your game, right? Oh, there's this thing to do this week. That's exciting. I can plan it with friends or what. Listen, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care if it's good. I don't want to do it anymore. Every game has to be like that. I play MMOs. I don't need every other game to also be an MMO.
Yeah.
I'm just getting very, very tired of it. Because it's just even if it's not Monster Hunter is a very grindy game too, right? So it's oh no, if I didn't do all the weekly ones or whatever this time, I just have to wait a month now or whatever. 2 months, 3 months. It's bad. I don't know. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I remember when I played Monster Hunter World, that was absolutely something that pushed me away from it. Because I was just oh yeah, no, I definitely want to do all the goofy little side stuff. That's fun. I think I unlocked what was the first thing that they had? I think it was
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Maybe, yeah.
Or
I think
Street Fighter?
I think it was the Horizon Zero Dawn one. Because I think I got the outfit for the character or something, and I was wow, this is really grindy and kind of repetitive, and I have to do it in this specific time frame, and
yeah,
I don't want to do that because I was only having a little bit of fun, and now it's oh, now there's a time element, so it's well, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
and I sold it.
It's way worse too in Monster Hunter because the nature of the game than for example, when Final Fantasy has a holiday event, right? So let's say, for example, the summer one that just happened. You basically just do the one quest line for the season or whatever. That's just going through, talking, seeing a little story or whatever, doing a couple little things, and then you're just done. And then you just get to get all the seasonal stuff. It's but Monster Hunter's all right, go fight this dragon for 50 minutes. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like obviously there's people that really enjoy this stuff and the way that Monster Hunter works, but yeah, like putting it on such a tight time and then also having the missions take so long, it just doesn't work for something like Monster Hunter. And I mean
Yeah.
I agree with you though that like live service stuff should not be as much of a thing.
Yeah. I just like I have I really do I try not to play that many AAA games like every year.
Hmm.
Uh because they're exhausting. And it's just like seeing like everything become like this. I know this feels probably trite to say this is the shit that everyone's been saying for like what 3 years now, but God, it's so bad, and it just keeps
Hmm.
getting like where I like really don't know why it's happening because I I mean the real answer is a lot of game developers and the people in charge of well, specifically the people in charge of making the decisions to tell the game developers what to do don't play video games.
Yeah,
They play like one game,
if
and
that.
yeah, and it's just like ugh, it sucks. I don't know. Like I've really been enjoying Monster Hunter, but it's like I'm only like halfway through Iceborne right now, even though I got it like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, three
Hmm.
weeks ago. Uh, just because of like I all of the event shit keeps popping up, and I keep having to go do that because it's like, well, I got to do this, or it won't like I won't be able to because I probably won't be playing it in like 2 months or whatever, and just like
Hmm.
it's dumb. It's just and specifically too like the stuff that they're getting into now. They're adding like microtransactions for furniture
Oh God.
in that game, and it's just like getting so tired of all of this. Like it's just like uh I like to just go and play these old JRPGs I've been playing on my Vita where you just unlock everything in the game and then you don't have to worry about anything at all. It's nice. Like
Hmm.
Pokemon Prism, you just
Pokemon
play it.
Prism. Yeah. We have both been playing Pokemon Prism, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
so for those of you unaware, it is a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal. Um, they're obviously we're playing these games on the level however it is that you play ROM hacks on the level.
Hey, listen, I
Just
have
trust me.
2 cartridges of Crystal. It's fine. I gave them their money.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Um, but anyway, it's crazy how much they've added to that.
Oh yeah, it's really impressive.
They added abilities to a Gen 2 game. They added like Gen 4 Pokemon, like Gen 3 and Gen
With
4 Pokemon.
animated sprites and like in the style, and I've been really
Yeah.
impressed by how much they like just match the style. Like the Ralts one is like really really good. Like I was like, whoa.
The one that I was the most impressed with was Milotic. Like that's
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one yet,
it's a
but I
gorgeous
believe it.
animation.
Like the Ralts one is just like it like lifts up its like hair for a second and you just see the eyes or whatever. It's like oh, that's good.
It's cute. It's very cute. Everything
Mm.
about it's very cute. Um, but it's balanced differently, so it's like more of a challenge.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a gym where there's wild Pokemon in it.
yeah, it's crazy. It's really interesting. There are parts where you play as the Pokemon for a hot minute.
Yeah, and solve like a puzzle or some weird shit. You know, like yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool.
your starter Pokemon's a Larvitar.
Yeah, it's very freeform in a way that I wish Game Freak would honestly be. Like it's weird to me. Like this was originally what one dude who did it originally.
I think so.
Yeah, Cool Boy Man, which is such an incredible name. Uh, I played their
I've
Brown hack like forever ago.
yeah, I've been told that also. That Cool Boy Man also did some ROM hacks for like Banjo Kazooie.
Oh shit!
Apparently he like messaged Grant Kirkhope and said, "Hey, can you send me like the raw files for the music?" And Grant Kirkhope was just like, "Yeah, all right," and then just ROM hacked the like raw files into the game so that way it's like
Wow,
perfect quality music.
that's good.
It's very interesting.
I'm so I mean this is one of the famous ones that Nintendo took down. I think like a couple years ago, like instantly once it was about to come out. Prism, I mean, that is. And I just like,
Luckily, some other folks actually picked it up.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how the hell that just like happens and you could just keep working, but you know what? That's fine. Um, some other people are working on it now, and it's still not at 1.0. I think they said that like some of the post game is still being worked on, but yeah, it's neat. It's really really neat.
Yeah. Um, I hope for a future where more fan games and stuff like this can just exist without having to live in fear. Honestly,
Absolutely.
because it's showing like some people will say that like well we'll just make your own game or whatever, but like I think there's a different skill set involved with building upon what's already been made, and some people are just better at working off of like an established foundation and can make really crazy stuff with it.
Yeah,
Uh,
and sometimes I do just kind of wish that people would just build on the original foundation and wouldn't try to do some other weird bullshit that doesn't
yeah,
work
it's
and
just
is
like
really
yeah,
bad.
sure. Let's go. Is that what
No, we gotta talk about it another time.
okay, okay. But yeah, yeah. I'm pleased with it. I like. I wish. I do really just wish that Pokemon could be more inventive and like they were for a little bit. Like when Gen 5 came out and there was still like a Pokemon Ranger and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
there was some like experimentation going on. I love XD Gale of Darkness, as I've said, even though I know it's a nightmare game.
XD Gala Darkness is not that bad.
No, it's good. Um,
Coliseum is the nightmare
Coliseum is a
game, but
yeah, it's a shit show, but even then, I still like the idea. I think, even if
oh
not
yeah,
the execution, and it's
yeah.
just like, where are those ideas? Where have those ideas been? Like we got Pokken, but I wouldn't even say Pokken's that novel. It's just like, yeah, they made a Pokemon fighting game, of course, yeah. Whereas like you
Eh,
bust Pokemon Ranger out of nowhere, like what do you compare Pokemon Ranger to? Like
yeah. I don't
that's
know.
what
I
I
mean,
just mean. It's just like
I think Poken's novel, but
it's
maybe that's just
novel, but
me.
it's not like that inventive, I guess, is what I mean. Like,
I guess
whereas
so. I mean,
I
it
find
is
the other
basically just
ones,
Tekken.
yeah, funny that. Oh, but yeah, I hope Miyamoto retires and all the old people from the world vanish in a cloud, and then we get to see a lot more cool shit.
Word. What else do we got here?
Oh,
I guess we could.
Pokemon. That
Yeah.
thing happened.
Yeah. There's some other Pokemon news that we can go over. The
Oh, right.
big
There's a
one.
few.
The big one is that when we recorded last week, it
We were
was
already complaining.
yeah, as we should have, because we were in the middle of that stream, the 24-hour Pokemon Sword and Shield stream, and boy oh boy, did that stream do what we all worried it was going to, and only revealed one Pokemon.
It's like a nightmare. Like it's a really good Pokemon, don't get me wrong, I love it, but like I am like shaken by the way that they just sort of took advantage of like everyone and tried to kill the Cerebi guy. I think that was their real plan. I think they were just trying to kill the Cerebi man.
Yeah, I think so. That guy just oh my god. Joe Merritt, I think his name is Joe. If you're out there, you're welcome to come on Chooch anytime, and we can all talk trash about that stream
Oh,
anytime.
it was just really funny seeing him like fluctuate between trying to be very positive and normal and then just saying haha impidimp or something like that. Like it's just
It was real bad.
oh man.
So they revealed Galarian Ponyta. It is the unique horn Pokemon or unicorn horn
Oh,
Pokemon. I'm gonna have to
it's
check.
unicorn
Okay,
because
it
you
is
say
unicorn.
unicorn and out loud and
Uh, um,
yeah.
okay. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's there. It is Shield exclusive. So like how Sirfetch'd is Sword exclusive, Galarian Ponyta is Shield exclusive. Um, it is all pastel. It looks like a My Little Pony. And it is psychic type.
Yeah, I. It must be turning into Psychic Fairy when it evolves or something, right? Which
That's what I'm gonna guess because they did like tease like right when the stream ended. I guess there was like a black screen and then you just heard like Rapidash's cry. So it's like, oh boy, there's Galarian Rapidash too. I wouldn't be surprised because like there was. So here we go again, everybody. There was yet another leak, and according to that leak, because
was the
that
Grinch
leak
there?
the Grinch was not there. No, not this time. Um, well, it correctly guessed Galarian Ponyta, so we will give that some credit. They said that Galarian Rapidash is going to be basically a Pegasus, so that it would not surprise me if it was Fairy type, or I mean, it could be flying, but you know, it could be one of those two. Um, Galarian Ponyta has two abilities. One of them is just Runaway. The other one is Pastel Veil, which prevents the Pokemon and its allies from being poisoned, and it can also heal poison when it gets switched
I like
in.
that conceptually. I just like that. Like more abilities like that would be cool.
It does seem like they are adding a lot more like active abilities and changing things, like just mixing things up, making battles more exciting. That is something that I'm very interested in with Sword and Shield. I do think that they are trying pretty hard to make the battles more interesting in that game.
Sure.
Yeah, that's that news. I don't know when we're gonna get more Sword and Shield news, but God, that game's a month out, and there's still so much we don't know.
There's enough time for them to do 4 more streams or whatever, or stream for every other section of the region where they reveal 1 more Pokemon each.
I mean, yeah, they could do like what 30 more streams every day and just do one Pokemon each. Yeah, that's what you can do.
I wonder how many Pokemon there are going to be this time. Probably 68 again, like they did with like.
Well, 10. Again, if we are going to listen to that leak, they said it's going to be like 98. So,
wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the other Pokemon thing that happened, Pokemon Masters. The Gacha game, the mobile Gacha game that came out recently. Nobody seems to like it. I don't know anyone who's even really playing it. Like, I mean, do you know anybody who played it, Rose?
I knew people who were playing it when it first came out, and they were like, "Oh, good! I love to see Rosa from Pokemon Black and White 2." And then I think someone opened up the game I saw when Hilda came out. Or something, I don't know. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, I like Hilda." And
I didn't even know she came out because I didn't see anyone talking about that. Like everyone was posting Rosa because they were like, "Oh, she's doing the thinking face, and that's cute," and it was cute. But yeah, I don't know. It seemed like nobody cared, and the developer of the game, Yu Sasaki, straight up just was like, "Yeah, y'all are right. This game isn't good."
I love when they do that.
I'm gonna read some quotes that were chosen off of from Polygon here. Original plan was to have players progressing through the main story while at the same time tackling co-op battles and EX challenges through September and October. That said, we understand players have quickly progressed through all available content and feel dissatisfied with the current offerings. They thought that people were gonna like go through this over like 2 months, but instead people play through it in like 3 days.
Main story was like 10 minutes long, wasn't it? It was like nothing. It was like now 2 hours long, I think. Really, I think
something like that. And then like all the co-op battles and EX challenges were also like, you know, I heard that like it was either like people just had an easy time with it, or they were so like just stupid hard that nobody was bothering because the rewards weren't even like good enough to try hard. I think was the problem.
Them, didn't they too? Like they made them worse. They made it like harder to level up Pokemon and stuff when the game like after the first day it launched after their beta period. I remember reading
something like that. And then another thing that the developer said is that that most people are focusing on very specific sync pairs because they are the strongest ones.
Imagine that.
And they are saying that the priorities they're going to focus on are the lack of content and rewards, the difficulty, and the lack of usability. Um,
Sounds like a
they
George Wood quote.
yeah, they said that they are going to try to fix the rewards as soon as possible, but the other stuff is going to take time. So I don't know. I could say, straight up, I could see them probably like positioning some kind of like relaunch event or something like that. Because yeah, I it does not sound like anyone really cares about this game, and take it or leave it. It's a gotcha game, but it's a little bit of a bummer because I was excited to be able to hang out with all these Pokemon characters. Like,
Yeah, conceptually.
yeah, it's cute in concept, and I'm hope. See, look. Here's your problem, DNA. Whoever is making this, look. It's Halloween. Like in a few weeks, y'all fucked up by not putting in any cute Halloween outfits.
Yeah, they should have
Like,
done Sexy Witch Cynthia. That would have made everyone spend $7 million.
you wouldn't even have to put any more content in there. Just be like, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can get Cynthia, but she's in a witch outfit. Just that's it. You're good. Get Gary in like a fucking werewolf outfit. You're good. You're good. You got both. You got both tastes. You're good. You
Yeah,
don't need to
those are
worry
the
about
two
anything else.
sexualities right there.
The two sexualities: Blue in a werewolf outfit and Cynthia in a witch outfit. Those are the two
Damn, it's
sexualities.
true though.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just for real. Yeah, I like, and I do hope they also update that game so people on phones that aren't like $3 million can run it. Because I have no idea why my brand new phone couldn't play it, but it couldn't. It couldn't. So
Yeah, it's the 64-bit stuff that's happening.
it's very stupid.
It's very
They need to.
stupid.
They need to fix it. Um, Rose, is there any other gotcha shit you want to talk about?
Uh, so I stopped playing Dragalia again
Mm-hmm.
until the next main story comes out, probably because my girlfriend was telling me they're like changing the way that some end game stuff works in that game. So I was like, I'll just wait because I did the whole event and I liked the event that they just did. It was fun, but it was just like, yeah, Dragalia takes up 4 gigs on my phone, so
Mm.
that fits 2 other gotcha games. I could have 2 other ones instead of that one. And so I put Witch Weapon back on. That's still fine. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing it more than Dragalia because it requires way less effort. Because Dragalia designs the game like it's fucking FF14, but it's on your phone. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't want to play FF14 on my phone. I can just go play FF14.
Yeah, and like, there's probably more interaction with people you can do in FF14.
Yeah, there is. I can do a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, so Witch Weapon has just been going. The translation is not any better. It's still
I bet.
very machine rough.
Mhm.
I almost have the Unlimited Blade Works achievement. I'm still floored that that exists. I'm shocked at all of the achievements continuously because all of their pictures are just straight up redraws with the characters. It's very bold. Appreciate how blatantly gay that game is. And yeah, I think that the new Fate Go chapter came out, and I'm only a little ways into it.
Mhm.
It's just fucking samurai battles. You just go in there with Musashi,
Right.
and she's just a normal human. They keep saying she's not like a servant or whatever. So she's just doing really cool, big, serious sword fights with like a bunch of people. It's cool. Shooting dojis there.
As she usually is.
Yeah. So is Raiko, unfortunately. And but Tomoe Gozen's there now. Finally, I've been waiting for her forever.
Mm.
She's a gamer Oni. Gotta love that.
Mm-hmm. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
Although I do have, I suppose, a headcanon. I do think that I do think at least one of the other Onis is also a gamer. I could definitely see Shuten playing games. I think
I
she
was
would be a
shooting,
gamer.
shooting probably. Yeah, absolutely. I think Ibaraki wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Yeah, she'd try her best. Like maybe she plays like Flappy Bird or something, and she just fucking loves
Yeah.
Flappy Bird. That's
That
what I
sounds
think.
exactly like what would happen.
But
Yeah, she even just hands her her phone. She
yeah,
just lets her
here,
play something on it.
go somewhere else.
God. I'm going to go play Rainbow Six Siege now.
I'm gonna go play Rainbow Six Siege and win by piping my ASMR voice over the
Yeah.
mic and making
Oh,
everyone
she's
on the
doing
other
the
team nut.
ASMR gamer streams that I keep seeing.
Yeah, there you
That's
go. Yeah.
her.
Oh my god, she makes so much money off of that. I
She
bet.
would make so much money. Um, but yeah, that's good. I'm excited because the next chapter of Fate Go is one I've been looking forward to, which is Salem.
Mhm.
Uh, to finally get Abigail Williams. Oh, it's great, and I'm hoping that they stay true to what they said and that they're going to censor her.
Fingers crossed. I have heard some stories about the Fate Go. You might have told the stories. Were you the one who talked about the like how they like almost backed off from the shit they did with
Oh yeah, with Emmy
Emilia Alter?
Alter. Yeah.
Yeah. God. Those poor translators over here. I feel for
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if anyone out there doesn't know, they there was a character who was very racistly designed, literally called Detroit Emia, where they made a character skin darker, and his lore was he went to prison. Isn't that great? They cleaned it out so he basically didn't look like just straight up blackface and horrible, and the racists online got really mad about it, and the our Japanese developers of the game were straight up going to be like, hey, no, like we need to go back. People are mad about it. We keep getting ads on the Twitter or whatever. Like you need to fix this. And then they were like, no, you don't understand. This is really racist.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I do hope they fix that because like the base design for Abigail is
It's
cute.
fantastic. It's
She's
knocked it out
very
of the park.
cute,
Perfection.
but then once you start leveling her up, it's like, oh, here's this like 9-year-old. You want her to be like dressed up in one of those fucking like bead curtains and nothing else?
Ugh.
It's like, no, I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather she just kept that cool jacket on because that
It's
jacket's
like,
fucking baller.
yeah. Yeah. God, I wish that jacket was in. I wish that jacket didn't cost like $400 also, because I really want it. And they like made it in real life. I bet I could commission someone to make it for cheaper, probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
It just looks dope as hell. It has like a little Cthulhu patch and everything.
It does, yeah. It is
It's
pretty
great.
tight.
Yeah, oh, speaking of which,
Yes.
I've been playing Bloodborne for like the 8th time.
Yeah.
To stream for my girlfriend, and damn, that game is so fucking good. Like, it's way better than Dark Souls. It's way better than Dark Souls in like every conceivable way. I think Miyazaki came out and said recently, the director of that game came out and said, like, yeah, Bloodborne's my favorite game From Software's ever made. And then he said Sony's the reason that they haven't made Bloodborne 2, which is like, what is Sony doing?
I don't know. Maybe they're just gonna be like, oh, make Bloodborne 2 for PS5.
Oh, yeah. Which
Maybe,
exists.
yeah, like, oh, yeah. I guess we can talk about that too. It's really weird. Like, there was a bunch of stuff on here that like I almost didn't talk about and like added to the list like right when we were started recording because it was like right when we were recording basically. Um but yeah, there's they Sony officially confirmed the PlayStation 5 for holiday next year, which
Sure.
oh,
I I mean, listen, there's not they said that it has a PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility, right? That's what they said.
yeah.
So, we don't have to worry for like 3 years.
Yeah, I guess so. They basically said that they reconfirmed a bunch of stuff with like the loading times and all that. They talked about the controller. They said the controller is going to have the haptic feedback rumble, which is nice. And there's also going to be like pressure sensitive trigger buttons that I guess will match up to the game. So I think the things that people are saying would be like, oh yeah, no, like if you're like shooting a gun in the game, it will feel different than like pulling on a bow and arrow in the game.
Sure.
It'll feel different, which is cool. I am absolutely for that. Um, there's other stuff that they said that like the sleep mode would use less electricity. Um, and they said that they redesigned the UI. They didn't get specific about it because there's no like pictures or anything. But I guess like the people who have seen it have said like, oh yeah, no, the UI is better. So that's nice. I mean, I didn't dislike the PS4 UI, but
It's fine. It's certainly better than the 3. I really hate the fucking PS3 UI.
Oh yeah, PS3 UI is bad, but yeah, I mean, I would just love to see what they do, and I'm interested to see when they're gonna like have a full reveal for this thing. Like I would think maybe like next spring is probably when they're gonna show it off. Same with like
Yeah.
the next Xbox.
Like February or something.
Yeah, maybe. I was kind of thinking like March, April, but
Well,
yeah.
like they pulled out the Switch just in like January or February, right? That's what they did.
Yeah, but Nintendo's weird.
Yeah, well, Sony's probably knows they're going to lose, so
Honestly, right now, I almost want to say we'll see. I want to make that call once they fully reveal them.
sure, we have to see. I mean, if Sony says that they have something that's even comparable, like if they say like PlayStation Plus is going to become like Game Pass and an actually like Game Pass, then like I could see them competing, but I think Game Pass is way too strong.
Yeah, you're right, but
Plus, like, sure, it has PS4 backwards compatibility, but you go to the Xbox, whatever the next one's going to be, and it will be able to play that console's games, Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, and the original Xbox games
yeah, I mean, really,
with
the big
PC cross-buy.
yeah, like the big thing that I'm like holding my breath for is I just want to see the exclusives because it's gonna be
Sure.
tough if like I have a feeling that Sony will at least will catch up at least a little bit with some kind of like cross or Game Pass thing. But then yeah, like if you have like your Spider-Mans, your Bloodborns, stuff like that, that's stuff that I'm more interested in Spider-Man than Bloodborne, but like just which I guess me saying that just lost me all kinds of credibility to everyone listening.
No, what do you mean? Everyone loves Spider-Man.
I know, but that's just such like a fucking that's such a sellout normie thing to say. Like, oh, Bloodborne, everyone loves Bloodborne, the smart person's game, and then I'm just like, I like to shoot webs.
Bloodborne is literally just I like to see blood.
I like the Disney game. Like, I don't know. I feel I've been feeling like a real jackass recently, being like, I don't know. I still kind of like superhero stuff.
That's fine. There's a reason why people like it. I mean, it wouldn't be like culturally relevant and expansive if it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to see what happens, but we have some time until then. There's still going to be a lot of games between now and then, which is still kind of crazy to think about.
I wonder how long out until whatever the next model of the Switch is, honestly, too. Like, I know they just do whatever and don't think about anything, but...
I'm going to guess another 2 years. That is my prediction.
I bet, too. That's what I think so, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see that fucking Nintendo patent shit? That seems bad.
Which one?
It was just today they announced that they're trying to get a patent that makes it, like... it was something like a patent for a mechanic that makes it easier to clear a game.
What?
And they specifically cited like something from like Mario Maker or something they wanted to put into Mario Maker that was like a shortcut option or something like that, where it's just like if you're having a hard time playing the game, you can make it easier or whatever. They cited WarioWare Do It Yourself too.
I mean, sure. I'm not like that's kind of weird, but I don't know.
They need to stop patenting game mechanics.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you're right that yeah, patenting that is bad. Yeah,
It's just
that
like,
I'm sorry for thinking like I was
oh
thinking
no,
more
it's
like
okay.
I don't know why that's bad, but oh yeah, patents, yeah, that is bad. Patenting it is bad.
It's just like Nintendo was one of the people who were fucking complaining about how Namco had that patent on mini games and loading screens and stuff
Hmm.
like that. They were one of the people who were like, "Oh, we had a like Splatoon or whatever. We were glad we could finally do this thing because Namco had the thing." Or it's just like fucking sure, but now it's convenient for Nintendo to like to own something now. It's just like, ugh,
Hmm.
fucking sucks. I that type of stuff shouldn't be. I mean, ideally you wouldn't have to have patents at all, but whatever.
Hmm.
It's really bad. I hate that. When I saw that news and people like it was being announced, I was like, "Oh, that's horrible." And a couple of other people I know were saying it's horrible, but all the responses to the original tweet were like, "Hell yes, new WarioWare" and stuff like that. It's like, no.
Yeah. Well, to keep with Nintendo legal news, a bit of sad news. John Kirby, the attorney who defended Nintendo in their the big lawsuit that Universal Studios brought against them for Donkey Kong and King Kong.
All right. God, I
Um,
forgot about that.
yeah, so Universal sued Nintendo because they called Donkey Kong after King Kong. And Kirby pointed out that Universal had shown that King Kong was in the public domain in 1975, which the case happened in 1984. So all's well and good. Donkey Kong keeps his name, and Nintendo didn't get sued out the wazoo. Um, but yeah, he was 79 years old. He passed away about this past Wednesday. He was specifically Kirby was named after him. The Kirby character was named after him. Miyamoto confirmed that. I guess Miyamoto made the call to name Kirby that as well. It wasn't Sakurai. It was Miyamoto who said that. And another nice fact about Mr. Kirby, he actually was a civil rights attorney and was the one
Oh,
who helped pass the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
well, that's good.
Yeah, so
Thanks, Kirby.
yeah, Kirby has helped us in many ways over the years. Um, but yeah, so Kirby was named after their attorney. Mario was named after Nintendo's landlord. All that crazy shit. Um, yeah, rest in peace, John Kirby. Thank you for your Donkey Kong help and also for your civil rights service.
There's two things I want to be remembered for.
I mean,
It's my Donkey Kong help and civil rights service.
there's the two important things that you can do in life is
Help Donkey Kong.
help Donkey Kong and also help pass voting rights for millions of people. That's some stuff you can do. Rose, what other games have you been playing?
So I keep forgetting to talk about this. Before I left for my trip, I beat Control.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't go into spoilers, obviously, because I don't want to ruin the game for you. Of course, I
Thank
want you to
you.
play it. But it is a very good game. It really, really, really feels like they Remedy just watched Twin Peaks: The Return, read the SCP wiki,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and then like went fucking wild, and it ruled. I wish it was maybe a little longer, but I'm fine with it the way it is because it's fantastic. It sets up for like Remedy to do a lot of cool stuff with their future games since they've implied that like are they going to like keep a consistent world, not to
Mm-hmm.
say like a cinematic universe or whatever the fuck, but like they're going with a consistent like cool thing. Like there's so much Alan Wake shit in that game. Alan Wake himself, it just is like an audio log or something. Uh and one of the
Does it,
DLCs for the game.
does he talk about the goddamn manuscript or
Yes,
what?
he does.
Fuck yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, I gotta buy this game. Like,
Uh,
I'm gonna be dead serious. I'm gonna buy this game and I'm gonna be playing through this. And like, as soon as that motherfucker says the word manuscript, I'm gonna go yeah, like I'm gonna scream.
so see, here's one. Do you know about the thermos?
I know of the thermoses that you collect in Alan Wake.
So the whole thing is like it's SCP, right? In Control, basically. Like
Yes,
there's these
yes.
fucked up objects and stuff like that. Whatever. The thermos is one of the fucked up objects, and they're like, the fucked up
Yes.
thing about this is the coffee's always warm. Like,
Yes.
so that's why he was collecting them all.
Yes.
It's just really good, and the voice actor for Alan Wake, not the sexy Finnish model that they got to play Alan Wake, but the voice actor they used for him is acting in this game in FMV sequences. As like the doctor man who like establishes all the rules for the SCP stuff, and he is so fucking good. Like, at one point he does a music video.
How much is this fucking game? I gotta
$60 whole. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna figure this out because I gotta play this shit.
It is fantastic. Like it is very like it has that sort of surrealism that you would expect from a Twin Peaks, but it's
Right.
very like also in the same way that Twin Peaks is very like I don't know if I would say kitschy, but it's very like just like very
It's having
down
fun
to
with it.
earth in how it's like, yeah, it's having fun, and like the characters are very like relatable and normal. So it's not like completely balls to the wall or anything. It has just fantastic use of like themes and like repeated sequences, and the visuals are fantastic. There is this effect that happens basically every time you get to a new area, or just randomly throughout the story, where the former director of the Bureau of Control that you're in, because it all takes place in one building, it will just do this like thing where he's like talking about something in like fragments or whatever, and it will like go across the level geometry, and there'll be like 3 of him inside of himself, like gradually like fading out into the distance. And it's
Ooh.
just him like smoking a cigarette and like just like blowing and like looking away and stuff like that, while he says like the gun or whatever, or like
The
damn
gun.
that doctor, or like stuff like that. Like, it's just fucking great. Like, it is just oozing with like the type of personality that really made me fall in love with Alan Wake in the first place, right? Because Alan Wake is very like not iterative, but it's very of a Stephen King or a original Twin Peaks, for example. But at the same time, it's its own thing, right? It's enjoyable. It has like, they're having fun with it, and you can tell like it's fun to experience something like that is evoking those things, but it's very much its own. And that's how I feel about Control. It's really great. I'm excited for the DLC that's just going to be Alan Wake. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I have.
I'm very excited for that. They do, the old Gods of Asgard in Alan Wake?
Yeah.
They do another song in Control. And that might be the sequence of the year, straight up, I think. Like, it is... The value of a musical sequence in a game has been very undervalued, I think, John. I just want to, like...
I feel
more games need to do it. Because every
ya.
time one happens, I'm just like, that's the best shit that's ever happened, right? Like the concert in Alan Wake,
How about the fucking the end of the carnival level in Left 4 Dead 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's great too. Everyone likes these. Like,
syncing
the
up
one
the fucking
in...
music to the zombies coming in, and like having a special song play that matches the song that's playing when you're doing that when the tank comes in. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. No,
Music's
it's fantastic.
good. Music is essential to a good game.
It is. It's very like, what was it? Oh, I can't remember what I was going to like compare it to, but there's another musical sequence. I mean, there's the reason like everyone likes how Final Fantasy XIV does their boss fights, because it does a very anachronistic theme, right? It's not just like some instrumental thing. It's like a fucking like J-rock song or something. Like, you bust that out and like people remember it. They like, it sticks with their head because the visuals and the music, like, it's all coming together.
DMC5 just came out this year.
DMC5, that's what I was thinking of. The fucking silver bullet at the end, like.
I mean, not just that, but just like the combat. Like, as you play through that game, as you get better score, like as you get better, the combat feels better because the music is swelling
Like
and
kicking
getting
up,
more
yeah.
full as you play.
Metal
Yeah,
Gear Rising,
yeah,
Revengeance.
yeah.
Like
Like
fucking
everyone remembers Rules of Nature because it kicks in when the
yeah.
coolest shit happens.
I I just don't understand why every game isn't doing this, you know? Like yeah. I
No.
think yeah, so when you get to play Control, I hope you like it because I really, really liked it.
I am like 99% sure that I will enjoy Control, so don't worry about that.
It has like a little bit of rough stuff. Like there's a bunch of option. All the boss fights are pretty much optional,
Mm-hmm.
which I appreciate. That's a very
Yeah, I've
good
heard
way
the
to go
boss
about
fights
it.
aren't very good.
They're not very good. No.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in particular that was just like, oh, this sucks. Like it's like a Zelda boss.
What?
Yeah, I know. It was really weird and it was tough. But I feel like that game would have benefited maybe more from them going a little harder in on survival horror stuff, almost.
Okay.
Because it feels kind of arcadey, like even more so than Alan Wake. And I don't mind it. It's not bad or anything. I was never like, oh, this is the worst. Except that boss was like, I was just like, oh, this is a little frustrating. I think the problem with the bosses isn't so much being like, these are the worst thing I've ever done. It's being this like, I'm not having much fun with this. But yeah, very excited, especially after finding out that game was basically bankrolled by Epic to get exclusivity on the Epic Game Store.
No.
Literally half the budget, John. They paid half the budget to make it exclusive.
You know, at this point, just artists just take what you can get at this point.
Literally, fuck it. Like, I'm stoked. Like,
yeah.
Like just the idea that like Remedy, who is a company that seems to have like always been like very like never like huge like burst out success or anything. It's nice to know that they can just do that. They own Alan Wake now too.
Yeah.
So, man, it's gonna be good. I really was thinking like this when I was getting through all the Alan Wake stuff. I was like, so do you think like they designed this like before they bought Alan Wake and like they were like about to release Control and they were like, oh shit, wait, we don't own Alan Wake. We need all these references. We can't put them in. And
oh shit.
Like, oh wait, hold on one sec, real quick. Yeah. Remedy's just good at using licensed music. Also, like
Remedy's just good.
Remedy's just good. Yeah.
Remedy.
Yeah. I believe me, I know the prices of games can be rough. And maybe $60 for a game that is only like 9-10 hours long or something. It might be a rough proposition, but it is exceptional. It is really good.
Honestly, at this point, I'd love for it to be nice and short because I keep playing games that are very long, and I'm just like,
Oh, I know,
okay.
right? Yeah. Like I've given up on Dragon Quest XI's post game just because I was like, I've played this game for like 100 hours. I'm done. Let me free.
It's very funny that I just complained about long games, but I've been playing the Dragon Quest XI demo.
It's a good game.
It's a really
game.
good.
Yeah.
It's very good, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
This I don't remember if I've said this on the podcast before, but I'm just gonna repeat it. I play a good amount of Switch games, but I want to play Fire Emblem and I want to play more Astral Chain. But it's very hard for me to do that because it hurts my fucking eyes to play them when it's on handheld mode.
Sure. No, I get you.
Like Fire Emblem has that really tiny text, and then Astral Chain, like I like the way that Astral Chain looks, but on the handheld, it's very hard to look at because it's like all those like really jagged, like bright, like neon colors. It's very hard to look at on the small screen. It just strains your eyes.
Man, I want to play Astral Chain so fucking bad because I have been dying from like YouTube has now gotten into YouTube and Twitter both just keep pumping ads to me for it. It's like they know, like this is the first time their targeted advertisement knows, and it's like, dude, I can't right now. Like, but yeah, Dragon Quest is a good game. It's a very classic RPG.
Yeah,
but not in a bad way. In a very charming way, I would say.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say about it because it's an older game. I mean, it's a re-release on the
It's like
Switch, but
2 years old.
I mean,
maybe?
yeah, but we know it's Dragon Quest. It's good though. It's very, very good. I have just gotten to the part where you get the two girls in your party. I don't remember both
Yes.
their names. It's
So,
Veronica and something else.
Serena and Veronica.
Okay. Yes.
I like Veronica.
Yeah, she's fun. I like all the characters so far.
My favorite is Henrik. I think you might have seen him. He's the purple hair knight.
I don't think I've seen him yet.
He's like at the beginning.
Oh,
He's like the evil. He's like with the.
Oh, the bad guy. The guy. He's like got like the black armor, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've seen enough of him to say that he's interesting, but
He gets you get a lot of stuff with him midway through the game.
Okay. Oh, we did our Gacha minute, but I did forget to talk about another Gacha thing.
Oh, yeah.
So a fucking Digimon Gacha game came out.
I can't believe it hasn't. I was gonna say I can't believe it's taken this long, but I think didn't it literally launch with a first anniversary banner?
I don't know. It's fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's impossible to tell your characters. Okay. I think the best way to describe how frustrating this game is that as you play, you get when you clear a level, you get 3 stars, and 2 of the stars are just clear it without dying and clear it within this time limit. And then there's usually one at the end that's clear it with having your whole party be in superb condition or something like that. But there's one that's clear with a special move or clear with a certain ability. And it is very hard to do that because the Digimon automatically attack sometimes when you don't want them to. So you'll just have to keep replaying it over and over again to do the special move and just hope that you're lucky enough that you're strong
that
Digimon.
That sounds fucking great.
Yeah. It's bad. I'd go so far as to say that it's kind of bad. But I did roll a character that was 0.5% chance. So.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I got Andromon.
I don't know what that one is, but that sure is a Digimon name.
Yeah, I mean they all have Mon at the end of them. Hang on, I'll tell you who else I have on my team because I am incredibly powerful. I'm super overpowered for the story already. But I can't really do any of the side stuff. The side stuff kicks my ass. But yeah, hang on. Digimon. It's called Digimon Re-Arise. And Agumon's there, so, that's pretty funny. I see Agumon and I just think about a lot of things.
What are they watching?
Yeah, what are they watching?
Fucking niche joke for no one who's listening.
For nobody. Look. We're just wondering what they're watching. That's all we gotta do.
What are they watching? Those crazy kids.
Yeah, God. There's so many loading screens too. I'm on the third loading screen since I tapped on this fucking button on my phone. This is unbelievable. Okay. Hang on. Right,
wow.
What's my team? Hang on. Oh my god, here's another loading screen. Okay. I have Vidramon. Andromon. Yeah, I don't know what this one's called. Philmon? Just Philmon.
Oh, I know that one, yeah.
And then Sorcerermon, which is just Wizardmon, but
that.
It's just Wizardmon, but he's white. And then Garemon, which is just Numamon, but it's yellow.
Great.
So I have the turd Digimon on my team.
That's fucking great. Why did whatever.
And I was legitimately scared because you can decorate this area where all your Digimon can play, and I was legitimately scared because one of the things you could decorate is a porta potty. So I was really fucking scared. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have to worry about these things taking shits again?
They shit in the original, right? In the little.
Oh, they shit all the time. I mean, because the
Yeah,
original, well, because Digimon started off as a game. You have to remember this. Um,
that's why it's eligible for Smash Brothers.
that's why it's eligible for Smash Brothers. Because it was just a Tamagotchi, so they, like a Tamagotchi, they would poop. But then in the Digimon World game, they wanted to like take that over, and they were like, yeah, you have to feed it, and it poops, so you have to get it to the toilet. But then that just gets in the way of training, because you have to take care of the motherfucker, and it's completely unbalanced. Like, I would there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. Like Monster Rancher does it way better because you got to feed
Yeah,
them.
no, totally, yeah.
Monster Rancher is like the way to do it. Digimon World is like, oh hey, if you don't make it to the toilet, because they will just need to shit randomly, and if you're out on the field and you don't make it to the toilet in time, they become more like evil, and then they'll just
Damn.
turn into the fucking Numamon or something because
Uh-huh.
you didn't make it to the toilet, and it's like, fuck that, like. And then the turds just stay there. Like there was a point I fucking my Digimon was like tired. It needed rest. So I kept like resting, and the way that you rest is you like talk to this guy who's on a couch and you just keep talking to
Uh-huh.
him. And I talked to him a bunch, and I guess he must have had to shit while I was in the middle of talking to him, because as soon as I like loaded back up from a rest session, he shat like directly on the couch. And the shit doesn't go away. So you just keep talking to the guy, and there's just a turd like every time you're talking to him. It's fucking barbaric.
That is like, what the fuck? I think this is just we know what game inspired Death Stranding now.
Yeah, Kojima played Digimon World 1 for PlayStation 1 and was like, oh,
He was like,
Jesus.
Sony's giving me money, I should play some of the greatest hits of PlayStation. He's playing like Spyro, he's like, fuck this. He's playing like
Stupid.
whatever the other ones. He's like, this is stupid. He plays
Crash.
Digimon and he sees that the Digimon's like pooping and he's like, what?
Wait a minute.
Wait a
What if
minute.
the poop could like build a mushroom?
What if it was Norman Reedus?
What if Norman Reedus took a shit?
What if instead of this little bear wearing a hat, it was Norman Reedus?
What if it was Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen taking shits together?
And Guillermo del Toro is the one he's talking to, and he's like, you got to get me in on this.
Guillermo's just like, Kojima.
He's playing with him. They're both playing it together.
I will shit with you, Kojima. I feel like I need to be careful about what I'm saying. I don't want to be sued for libel.
He doesn't know.
Yet.
He doesn't know anything that's happening. Yeah.
Yet. All right. Rose, why don't you tell us about Indivisible? I am
Oh yeah.
I am very jealous that you're playing Indivisible. I would be playing Indivisible if I wasn't busy with another game.
Yeah. Oh, well, I feel your pain. But no. Yeah. So Indivisible, from Lab Zero, the Skullgirls people, Indiegogo'd like 3 years ago, 4,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It came out. It's like a Metroidvania Valkyrie profile like. That's good. I have to replay the last 3 hours because my power went out last night and I never save games. So I'm going to put that notch against it that it doesn't have autosave. But it does have something that's pretty interesting.
Yes.
Where, do you know about the save system thing?
No.
All right, so it has this thing where it has like 5 or 6 slots for save games, but in those individual slots, it keeps track of every save you've ever made there.
Mm.
Up to like 100, which I think is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish they had an autosave though, but I've been enjoying it. I think it's really interesting how you can see the lineage of the developer in this game, like more so than any other game I think I've ever played. Like, because, most developers who are not AAA developers who make like 70 different games, like, you get known for making one specific type of game, right? Like,
Yeah.
Square Enix is very known for like Final Fantasy style games, so on and so forth, whatever. But yeah, like, you can tell that Lab Zero makes fighting games because, like,
Yeah.
there are hitboxes in this game, even though it's like a real time. I mean, it's basically like a turn-based classic RPG style combat or whatever, but it's not turn-based. It's whatever, real time.
It is
But yeah,
just
like
Valkyria,
it's
not
just Valkyrie
Valkyria. It's just
profile.
Valkyrie profile.
Yeah, it's just straight up Valkyrie profile. And yeah, like you have to input fighting game commands and stuff like that to do the stuff, and like you do combos, and there's perfect guards and stuff like that, and you have to build up your special meter, and there's a mode you can go into where you just put like any enemy from the game in, and you practice doing combos and stuff like that, and you can turn on like their hitboxes, and the hitboxes appear like a fighting game, and like you can put on an infinite meter and stuff like that. Like it's crazy how much it is like a fighting game, but it is not a fighting game. uh I really like how it plays, like a lot. It's very satisfying to do stuff. I find myself thinking that like when I have a really good setup, it's really good. But like there's a few characters that I've gotten that I just never want to play as this character. Because either someone's just better than them, or like I just don't know how to use them very well, which is like a fighting game, I guess, in its own right. But like for example, like there's like this one girl who like rides on a bird, and she has like different moves depending on if she's on the bird or not. But like the moves when she's not on the bird are just nothing, and then when she's on the bird, she's just really good. So it's like you just want her to be on the bird, and I feel like there's not much nuance there. But yeah, like the whole like going through the world and stuff like that is very classic Metroidvania. Like you have to get different traversal upgrades to get access to certain areas. I will say that the part I'm at is kind of frustrating in that regard, because I got past the first few levels, and they make you do you get a boat basically, and they say you can go to 3 different regions now. But you'll work your way through a region, and then you'll just get to this roadblock where it just says like, and they let you go to any of them, and they don't tell you which one's the right way to go, even though there is totally a right one to go to. But you'll get to a certain point you'll learn a traversal one in each of the worlds or whatever, but then you'll get to a point where it's like you don't have the traversal thing to get past whatever this roadblock or something like that, and all the characters will just be like, oh yeah, guess you need to go learn the thing. But, and this is the part that's frustrating to me, then when you go to the other world to learn the thing, you're never learning it from like a character in that world. You're learning it from someone who's already in your party. So it's just like for example, there was this electric wall in the like very like I don't even know how to describe it as, like the like Asian metropolis zone. That's like a lot of like skyscrapers and stuff like that or whatever. You go through that, and there's like an electric wall you can't climb, and Thorina will say like, "Oh, you can't like get past this right now. I guess we better go explore the world until you figure out how to get past this." But then you'll just go to another zone, and you'll fall down a hole, and there'll be a spike wall, and Thorina will be like, damn, well, I guess I should teach you how to use my magic arrow that makes it so that you can climb on things now. And it's like, but why didn't you teach me when we went into the electric wall? Like, it feels like, and this is, I think, goes to lie. There's simultaneously a lot of thought put in this game, and also, like, I feel like not enough, because, like, it's very fun and very good to play and very charming, but it's also very clunky. Like the environments look really good because they're all hand drawn and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. There's just this like air of like, it feels like there's something missing here, or like, I don't know what it is, but I mean, one of the things that definitely doesn't feel great is that all of the NPCs in the game that aren't the people who join your squad up are just what appear to be backer OCs, like for the people who backed the Indiegogo campaign. So you're seeing just like everyone's like Cat Girl or like Epic Samurai Man just standing around saying stuff like, I like to eat chocolate chip cookies, or fucking Neanners is there. Like fucking Zone is there. Like there's just all these fucking people, and it's like, okay, are there any people who live in this world? Like,
Yeah, it takes you out of it. It's really weird.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it just takes you all the way out of it. And I don't think they do. I mean, I have finished one of the three zones so far, and I don't think they do like a particularly good job of building up a narrative in each zone. Like,
Hmm.
it's a game that's very much made of character stuff, like character writing and like engagements between two characters and stuff like that. But I don't think that the main story is particularly compelling. It feels like, and I don't mean to be presumptuous just because they got Trigger to do the opening thing, but it feels like Lab Zero was like, wow, Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann are cool. A lot of the time, like there is literally like the opening to Gurren Lagann movies, I guess specifically, where it's like, oh look, here's like 100 years ago, here's the epic fight that happened or whatever against the same enemy or whatever.
Hmm.
Like that's basically how Indivisible starts, like exactly the same. And there's a lot like a giant drill continent thing, and
Mm.
it's just like, okay, I'm not complaining because I love those things, but it's very clear, and it feels like it's very like referential or like trying to evoke those things, but I don't think it's doing like enough to build up its own narrative necessarily. And I kind of wish it would do that. Maybe that changes. I don't know how far in I am. I think I'm like almost halfway through or so.
Hmm.
But yeah, like it feels very character driven. To quote George Wood, it's a story is more character focused than plot driven at this point. But
We should all shall we all quote George Wood more often?
oh yeah,
Oh boy.
but yeah, I'm still enjoying it like a great deal. I have like problems with it, but like overshadowing that by far is just, hey, it's really fun to just do literally every fight in this game.
Yeah. It's a well-made game. Like
Yeah,
Lab Zero knows how to make combat. Like if anything, that Mike Z guy, he sure does know how to put together a fighting engine.
yeah,
And then the artists are all extremely talented people.
absolutely.
So, yeah.
Like I'm absolutely loving literally like pretty much every design that I see. Like it's very clear that the artists are extremely horny. I'm going to say that, but they've reined it in enough that you can respect it. Unlike like a Soul Calibur, for example,
Ah, okay.
or even I would say more than Skullgirls. I would say they've reined
Yeah.
it in definitely more than Skullgirls, because Skullgirls is pretty damn horny. There's
Yeah.
no one who looks like fucking Misfortune in this game.
Yeah. All right. Two more things. I guess both are bummers of different calibers. I guess I'll get the one that's a bit less of an international incident out of the way.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Hong Kong thing first, right?
Yeah, no, okay,
No.
okay. So Doom Eternal has been delayed to March 20th of next year. It was supposed to come out this November. That is no longer the case. They gave the pretty standard, but perfectly fine explanation that they just want to polish it more, and they also don't. Well, and I think hopefully this will make like crunching a little less of a thing. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, they are pushing it out to March. That is the same day as Animal Crossing, which is pretty funny.
And a couple weeks after fucking Last of Us 2 and Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, March is very full now.
As it seems to be every year now.
Yeah. They talked about how the invasion mode is going to be a free download later on. It's not going to be day and date. And if you don't remember, the invasion mode is that it's a mode that lets you hop into other people while they're playing the single player campaign, and you get to control a demon.
Right.
Yeah. That's getting pushed back a little bit further, and they also said that the Switch port is going to be delayed. Just I feel like saying indefinitely makes it sound like a lot worse than it is, but there's just no date for the Switch version. But they said it'll be a bit after. They will announce a specific date, but yeah, the Switch port is going to be a bit later. But to make up for it, everyone who pre-orders the game on any console will get a free copy of Doom 64 the same day as Doom Eternal. So
It's
that's
a good
neat.
game.
Yeah, that's a neat little bonus, and I'm glad that they're not gonna put more undue pressure on that team. I'm glad that they're getting more time to work on it.
There's like a lot of late delays coming out recently, like between that like Code Vein and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I've been noticing them more and more, and I'm glad for it, really. But I almost wish they'd happened earlier. Like I feel like I've said this for years and years. We hear about games way too early. Like we need to stop hearing about games so early. Like hey, they announced fucking what was it? They announced Devil May Cry 5 with like that whole demo basically made, and like most of that game made. And it was just like, then that game just came out and like 9 months later or whatever. And it was like, cool. I think we need more of that.
For sure. All right, last bit. Everybody strap in. So, Activision Blizzard, or specifically Blizzard here, suspended a Hearthstone player, Blitzchung, from after the Hearthstone Grandmasters competition, after he voiced support for the Hong Kong demonstrators, the protests that are going on in Hong Kong currently. The casters that were also there also got removed from their positions. Since then, there has been a lot of backlash, some might say disproportionate amount of backlash to the event. But I think we should kind of just go through this and kind of share our feelings, because obviously, I think we as normal people who give a shit about individuals can agree that protests are good, and that standing up to the government is a good idea.
Especially like with stuff in Hong Kong where it's been like, like they were under colonialist rule for so long, like, and then just at like not that long ago in the grand scheme of things, they just had to like come back to being involved with China,
Yeah. But there's a lot of nuance in this conversation.
Yeah.
That is very frustrating. Because like I said, I feel like there is a very disproportionate amount of anger about this because it is China and not America, when America does this kind of shit every single day.
Like that's the thing that's really been getting me, is like you want to get into like where is this uproar when Activision literally like weeks ago was like every fucking year, but like especially weeks ago when they're peddling out the white phosphorus for Call of Duty and stuff like that, like as their tool for American propaganda and stuff like that. Like why isn't that, where's the scrutiny? Like where's the boycotts for that, like
and there's a lot of just nuance that you can bring in the sense that like, hey, there's a lot of evidence that like a lot of the current Hong Kong goings on are being pushed forward by like alt-right groups, and something that started off as a positive response to how China was treating Hong Kong is being twisted by the right and
CIA.
Even the CIA.
Yeah, it's just like there's a reason to be mad at China. I want to say that outright, like straight up. Like there is a reason they have been involved in human rights violations and stuff like that multiple times. But just like I really, really want to stress this. At sometimes I think that there needs to be more of a focus. And outrage should be directed more towards things that are in like our immediate stuff. Like I am appreciating the passion and drive that people are having in terms of supporting this stuff, but where's that passion and drive when going against like the fucking like immigrant camps we have here, like there are so many things. There are so many companies involved. Like going into like, I mean, Kotaku published like a fluff piece for the American military where they were talking about how it's great that the American military is recruiting gamers. Like the fact that we don't talk about stuff like that or like broach stuff like that, and like the only time that it even matters is when it's a company that everyone already doesn't like and has problems with in the first place. It just feels so.
Mm-hmm. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
It feels very performative to me. Mm-hmm. Like that's the problem with this whole Blizzard thing is like, and I don't want to get too far into it, but like really, it just feels like people are like. And I don't even know what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to say, like, when you're looking at this stuff, look at the types of people who are, like, getting really into it and supporting it and stuff like that. The type of people that you wouldn't normally expect to support, like, a boycott or a protest or something like that. Because, like, those are the people that are out right now.
Like, look at how many right-wing folks are... Like, that Mark Kern guy tried to get a bunch of brownie points for supporting this, and that dude is an absolute piece of shit who, on any other day, would be like, oh, protesters are so evil and violent. Like
fucking Republican senators are in all the articles about this, like, tisk-tisking or whatever, Blizzard about it, and it's just like, think about that. Like, it's not good. But yeah, I mean, I guess as much as I'm complaining about it right now, I should be glad, I guess, that people are at least like sticking it to a company.
Yeah, like
in some regard.
I guess the thing that we ask of you is to do similar things to other companies and be
universal in your like things. Don't just like pick and choose just because someone tells you to do it. Like really try to think like for yourself and do like research, like look up the issues, like try to listen to people when they tell you like that something's a big deal. The people that you trust, I mean,
of course,
and just God.
But then at the end of the day here, Blizzard did just like while we were recording this, posted a response that was pretty stupid. Was them trying to be like, oh, we didn't do this because of China, and they said that they are going to give Blitzchung his prize money, and they are going to only they're only going to suspend him and the casters for like 6 months instead of forever. Which, great, like, that you're still punishing them,
suspending them. Like what? That's so. I'm glad that he's getting his money. Here's the thing that really gets me that came out because of this is, so you saw like Epic Games doing the thing that they always do when they're like, well, just so you know, we would never do that or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But the funniest fucking thing in the world to me was, did you see what Riot said?
Some of it, but you go ahead.
Riot said, like, from now on, they are going to be very heavy and serious about how politics has no place in esports, which is maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard, because, like, their esports is the most international level esports, and it's like, by just having a flag there, you're being political, right, guys?
Yeah.
Like, and also to hear Riot Games of all fucking places in the world go, there is nuance to politics that we cannot properly support. Or
owned
whatever.
by like,
it's like
Tencent, who controls way too much shit, and it's disgusting.
And like all the shit they've been involved with in the last year also, like it's just like outrageous to be like, oh yeah, of course, no politics, right? Anyways, here's like, I don't know, fucking Caitlyn from League of Legends boobs.
And here's us harassing a bunch of women and being a boys' club.
Well, don't talk about it. That's politics. It has no place in esports.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. We just ask you to be attentive and, speak out against the wrongs committed by people of all kinds.
Yes.
That is how we actually change shit, is by not
just making one specific country into the boogeyman always.
Yes. All right. Now that we've got that serious shit out of the way, you want to answer some questions?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. If you want to send in questions, go to videogamechuchu.tumblr.com/ask. And you'll sound like these folks right here. Anonymous asks, I had to look this up. What is your favorite Nadeko?
What Nadeko?
I looked it up. I guess that is what they call those like Discord bots that have like the like level up features and shit.
Oh, I was going to say Nadeko Sengoku from Bakemonogatari.
That might be what they're named after, because when I googled Nadeko, it was that, and it was the Bakemonogatari character. So maybe that's what they're named for.
There she is. Wow.
Is that your answer then?
Oh no, one of my roommate's server that we have for Fate has a Pokemon one. That's
Y'all
pretty
have a
fun.
fucking Fate server?
Yeah. Oh, it's a gay one.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't want it. If it was a normal Fate server, I'd say yes, but
okay, it's okay. I was just gonna ask, like, would it be cool? But okay, that's fine. That's fine. I am gonna be honest. I honestly kind of hate those things. I think they interrupt conversations.
Oh, sure.
And I think they're just really unwieldy and annoying.
They are pretty unwieldy. Yeah.
I don't like them. I'm sorry
like
for
the
talking
Pokemon
shit.
one because it spurs conversation, you know, like in a fun
Sure.
way. Like it'll be like, you know, like Pichu just showed up and I'm like, oh shit, Pichu. You know?
Sure.
Or like fucking like a Pokemon you don't even remember exists appears and you're like, the fuck is that? Barbicle? What the fuck? And everyone's just like, what the fuck is Barbicle? Or everyone's just like throwing out the command to catch it and they don't know its name. And it's like, fucking Barnacle or whatever. And like, no, that's not its name.
Barnacle Boy?
Yeah, like, let's be like Barnaca. And I'm like, no, that's not its name. It's Barbicle. But no one wants to say that because then they'll catch it and they don't want it.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
All right. Anonymous asks, would Travis Touchdown keep up on his child support payments or would he be a deadbeat dad? Well,
he has children, doesn't he?
He does have kids now. I don't know what their like situation is, because I think he like ran off to the woods during Travis Strikes Again, but I guess like the kids are just living with Sylvia. So I don't know. I mean, I think they're still together, so I guess he like doesn't need to pay child support, but I guess just like in theory, if they did get a divorce, would he pay child support? I think he would, purely because I think he would in a roundabout way, in the sense that like he would just be getting money from the Assassins Association, and since Sylvia's like in charge of that, she would just like take the money out of his paycheck like immediately, and he wouldn't have a choice. That's my answer. So yes, but not on purpose.
All right. Mm-hmm. I think he would just forget constantly and then have to do it all at once by killing a bunch of people.
That also makes sense. Yeah. And maybe he would also just be like, I don't know how much. I don't know how much of a good dad Travis Touchdown is. They made it seem like he wasn't a horrible dad, but it was like a quick little like moment at the end of the like DLC of that game. And I mean, he did run off to like a trailer in the middle of the woods, but like Sylvia can take care of the kids while he's having his existential crisis playing video games in the woods. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like he left forever. I guess that's something. I don't know. I'm Travis Touchdown is a piece of shit. But I don't know how he feels about kids. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see in No More Heroes 3. We will see his kids. We will see how he treats his kids. I don't know. Maybe being a dad changed him a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Anonymous asks, Miltank has nipples and is capable of producing milk. The only other Pokemon with nipples is Nuzleaf. So by extension, could Nuzleaf produce milk?
Haven't you heard of almond milk?
Alright, next question. I don't have anything better to say.
I mean, I did.
There you go. This one is for me. I'm sorry, Rose. Anonymous asks, Is there a reason the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG has never implemented shorthand phrasing for card effects? Magic the Gathering had keywords like flying or trample that instantly tell you what the monster does, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Still uses entire paragraphs to say the same thing.
Damn. That sounds fucked up.
I get where you're coming from, but the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it is very specific. Like, there will be effects that, okay, there will be like a destruction effect. Like, say for example, there's a card like Raigeki. Like that's a card that is destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Okay? But if another card said target a monster on your opponent's side of the field and destroy it, that is different because there are monsters that have effects that say cannot be targeted. So if that card says target the monster, you can't use that. But if it doesn't say target, then you can use it. Even if it is even if it's like choose one monster on the opponent's side of the field and destroy it, that is different from targeting. Like it's different. There's these really specific things that are like completely change how cards work, and it's very stupid, but that is how that works. And trust me, I have lost games because of words like that, because I thought that I could target a card and I couldn't, and then they were like, oh, well, then you just wasted your card. And then I was like, I guess I did, and then I lose. So I think a big reason is that there is that specific wording for those type of effects, and I think that is why they do that. I don't know. I mean, I mean, maybe another part of it is that they just want to distance themselves from Magic, because I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh almost got like completely shut down by Wizards of the Coast because they used to call spell cards Magic cards, and like Wizards was like, "You motherfuckers, you need to change that, or we will kill you." So they were like, "Okay, fine, we changed it to spells. Please don't kill us." So yeah, I don't know. That might just be them trying to be different from Magic, but I also understand. I mean, at the same time, though, there is the argument that like Magic having those effects, like, almost makes it harder for new players, because then you just look at it and it's like, what the hell does it having flying mean? But if it just said can only be hit by other flying creatures or whatever, or can attack directly, like, I mean, yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh just says can attack directly.
I mean, I guess it's just like a floor ceiling situation, right? Like they just have different like learning floors where it's like, sure, the Yu-Gi-Oh ones tell you what it is every single time, but like the Magic stuff, once you know it, then you just know it and you don't have to read that much, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
it's just different.
I mean, yeah, and besides, if you're playing a deck enough, you don't have to read the cards. You can and if you're playing with somebody and they want to know what it does, you can explain it or they can read it. Like the cards, there's only a handful of cards in the game that are really that long. Like there's a lot of jokes where it's like, oh my god, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards are so long now. It's not as bad. You can take a look at a card and understand what it means. Just read it really quick. As the Tolarian Community College professor, who the Magic the Gathering YouTuber says, reading the card explains the card. So just, it's fine. If you read it, it's okay. It's fine. You have 40 minutes to play a match. You have time to read. All right. Finally, again, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask if you want to send in questions. Harlequin Wheels asks, what is your favorite boss attack in a video game? Like a move that feels satisfying to avoid or block, or one that just looks really cool?
I mean, like everything Virgil does in DMC5 is like lit as hell. Like when he does that big charge and he flies away and then you fucking grab him with Nero's arm. Because there's like a really tight window for it. You grab him with the arm and you just suplex him.
Yeah, that's good.
That's sick as hell. Yeah. By extension. Oh yeah? No?
I was going to kind of agree with you on Virgil just because I love all of his like, I mean, that's not even specifically DMC5. I just like a lot of Virgil stuff, like the fucking like projectile sword slash. The is the best shit, yeah. And I love the sword circle that he summons. Like, I love that shit. It's very good.
The I was gonna say by extension also like everything in Revengeance, because that game's like built on parrying.
Oh,
is
yeah.
like that's great. Like it's really really good. It feels really great when you like do the parry and then it goes into the Zandatsu.
Yes.
Zandatsu is great. I don't. There should be more
Zandatsu.
Zandatsus in game.
Mm-hmm. I love all the dumb tag team moves that Master Hand and Crazy Hand do in Smash Bros. Games.
Mm.
I think my favorite one is the one where like Master Hand like it basically does like a pitcher stance and then Crazy Hand comes in and like slams and punches into him. I love that one. Uh, yeah, I just love like I love the like way that Master Hand and Crazy Hand play with each other. It's cool.
I'm gonna say like it's. I can't just say all of Monster Hunter, but it's really good in Monster Hunter once you learn like a monster. So like especially with I've been playing the longsword this time around in Iceborne, and they added a move to the longsword that's like a like samurai like sheath dash thing where you like sheath your thing, and then if you manage to hit the button right as the enemy like makes contact with you, you do like a whoosh and like swish around them and do a giant slash with a ton of damage.
Some Jetstream Sam shit.
Yeah, and it's really fucking good. Like when you pull that off, it feels like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Like Valkana, which is the big ice dragon on the cover of Iceborne, it uses its tail like a spear, so it's like jabbing you with it. And if you manage to do the cut on that, which I did, and I did the cut on that, and it was at the point where it would knock the tail off, that felt fucking cool. Like, because I just like did like the cool samurai slash behind it, and the tail goes flying off.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I think it would be remiss of me to talk about fighting game bosses. Because there's some real good fighting game boss moves. I mean, obviously it's bullshit, but like all the SNK boss fights, I mean, you know, we talk about the Rugal kick. That's a good move. Pretty much everything that Geese does. I mean, you know, you got the fucking Rapuken. You got that big like power wave move. That huge like I don't think it's called the power wave, but it's like that big like wave of energy that he does. And of course, him just being able to parry everything and just grab you, just predictable, just slam you. It's so good. Just Geese in general. And then, of course, you got that fucked up M. Bison, like, super Psycho Crusher that he does in Street Fighter Alpha that just, like, will kill you even if you're blocking. It just chips all your health away. Just all that stuff. Those are all very good. Absolutely, all of those are very good. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think. And again, another good fighting game one. Seth from Street Fighter 4. I love just like all of his like supers and shit like that. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that does it. That's what I can think of. But yeah, thank you, Rose, for being on.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
And thank you all for listening. Let's go through the usual. At VGCC is our Twitter. VideoGameChooChoo.tumblr.com is our Tumblr. We have a Discord server for the GameZone.zone. We have our Patreon, patreon.com/VGCC, where we are posting video content all the time. We have our Spyro Let's Play. We have podcasts. We got Starlight Car. We just put up a new Starlight Car. We have Chuchigatri, which by the time you hear this, there will be a new one very soon. So make sure you subscribe. It's just $3 a month, and you get a bunch of content. Like, you're making out like bandits. You get it a whole week early. Just $3 a month. That's crazy. And thanks to Melt Channel for our theme song Crush off of the album Magic is Real. If you want to listen to them, it's meltchannel.bandcamp.com or Magic Circuit on Spotify, which is their current stuff. And also, real quick, just for everyone to be aware, Zach, our friend and yours, you may know him from the podcast, from the website, and from the panel that we did. Zach is leaving the site. He is not going to be writing here anymore. He just decided that he would rather not get embroiled in another Gamergoo controversy, which I understand. Bless him. And there's no bad blood. Nothing like oh, he got fired. Like, no, he's just busy with other stuff. We understand. So
yeah, I should have gotten more into Guilty Gear and Ram Lethal, so then I could have roped him into something. But alas.
Yeah, again, nothing happened, but he's just busy. So, happy trails to Zach. You'll probably see him again. Like I bet if we do another panel at CEO, he'll probably be there. Nothing, nothing. He's absolutely welcome to be back for whatever. But yeah, that's about it. We'd like to invite you to listen to more episodes of the show. So do that next week, because we'll be back next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo Podcast. So long.